Introducing 54 milagros, Yordenis Ugás. Introducing the truth, Errol, Spence Jr.
All right, gentlemen, went over things early in the dressing room. I want you to obey my time. Respect myself at all times. Play Olympia y buena suerte. Good luck. Touch them up.
Round one of the 12th welterweight unification fight in history.
Landed first among welterweights, throws 67 punches per round, second among welterweights.
Stand in front of Spence. I'm going to look for the fight, and right now we're seeing a little bit of a thinking of.
Good body punchers.
That was a nice left hand right there by Spencer early on, and
By Ugás after Spence missed with the left. Finish your thought.
and that's something that Ugás is really good at.
And launches that right hand to the head of Spence. For Errol Spence, this is his third. And immediately they start to fence with the jabs.
That's landed a couple more. Now, that, you can
First title
thin, and Porter gave a great effort in both fights, and as did these two fighters, and they both created.
Yeah, really sharp shooting right now from Spence. Straight punches, jab, straight to the body. There we go.
And Spence looking to put Ugás on his back foot. Ugás looking to bully a chance to land an uppercut.
Well, very interesting that you said that. It's an underrated punch of Ugás, and he's created several.
Again, round at number 3.
Downstairs.
Yeah, Ugás a moment ago trying to land that uppercut. Lost it from too far out, though.
Speed and chess between Spence and Ugás, and Spence now beginning to unload with the left.
He is a tough man to deal with, and that's what he's doing right now.
And right there is when you know what he's thinking.
Ugás sparred with Albert Puello, and he hopes that pays dividends for him.
Right hand by Ugás that scores. Left hand lands another left. And really, Spence doing a good. Ugás again gets popped as Spence splits the guard. Ugás fires back with a combination. Never been down as a pro, and this third round, well, that smile still on his face.
Hey, we're having fun watching round three.
There's more indications.
Can't be overstated what they had to overcome to get to this point here tonight.
Already trying to throw more of those rights. Spence is throwing so much more volume, and it's helping him because not everything's going to land.
It almost has Ugás stuck for a moment. He does not come back with anything, so Spence has to keep that volume.
And Spence doing a good job.
That right hand was an example of Ugás who can curl into.
Really an eye catcher, that punch that Ugás is throwing in, has been able to land here and there.
21 of 27 wins inside the distance for Ugás. 12 of his 27 wins.
We needed to in camp. 12 weeks, that added time really helped them.
Speaking of 12, for Spence's last 3 fights, we were there a few years back in June of 2018. That was the last of a career-long 11-fight KOs. Yes, counter opportunity was right there. And there he goes. Yordenis Ugás, and he drew the ire of Errol Spence, and his trainer Derek Jamesman said, Spence on his left eye, and Abner, as you mentioned, you thought that Spence was going to be an even better version.
Not mention the new conditioning coach that he added for this fight. You could see it in his physical body. He is prepared. He's throwing a lot in this fight.
And Ugás absorbing these shots. In Texas, even if Spence misses by a Texas mile, they're gonna applaud. A minute and a half left in the 5th.
Ugás is fighting chest to chest, head to head. That may not be the
break down Ugás.
And I keep saying that if you're Ugás, you want to counter Spence. He throws one, you throw
Spence to unload another combination. Fully focused.
And the lack of a jab for Ugás, a big issue right now.
There's a fire back and does so to the body. Fantastic 5th.
There was one moment where Ugás was trying to go downstairs, and this punch strayed pretty far low. Wanted to throw. Well, no, you know what? Not that far low.
That's what I didn't say, because I hunger back back, tried to get the opportunity back, tried to get success back, and look where it's brought him.
Yeah, he went on a 12-1 run, only pivotal point. He has got to start making something happen in this fight to change the narrative.
This is not his fight. I know he said, I am going to stand in front of him. I'm going to be the same Ugás that I am. Close. But again, Ugás is an experienced.
Man, they're just standing right in front of each other. That right hand hurt Spence. Spence has sent him to the kind of adversity in a long time.
Yeah, he's never been down there.
Never been down.
Yeah, and again, it's when he lets his hands go, when he waits for the opportunity.
I wonder if it seemed to break the concentration of Spence, and now Spence trying to come back into the round here. They have in store for us for the second half as we go to round 7.
Likely Ugás would have won. Fascinating.
Of this championship fight, Errol Spence Jr. undefeated. He has 2 straps. Unofficial score of the Hall of Famer Steve Farhood.
Well, that round, that 6th round with that controversy. First round, almost nothing happened. I gave it to Spence based on a couple of jabs. Then he was winning each round since by a bigger margin.
The crowd erupting here at AT&T Stadium. Ugás has been down twice. Still smiling, but boy, his face trying to keep him at bay with the jab, but Spence able to close the distance, and now Ugás staggers him momentarily, because Spence told us he doesn't stand in front of opponents, but he is standing in front of Ugás right now and bringing the fight. A nice bounce back round for Errol Spence Jr. Nearly swelled shut in round 7. Errol Spence Jr. now beginning round 8 again, walking down Ugás, landing the left.
You got to keep doing that if you're Spence. Work the body, rip the body, uppercuts. I mean, the punches are going in.
He's dormant offensively.
Meanwhile, they've combined to throw over 1,000 punches here, breaking his momentum and rhythm.
But the crowd didn't like it.
The Spence guy.
And Errol Spence Jr.
38 punches in this round, and it's over 45% of what he's throwing.
And he's laid traffic for Errol Spence Jr. Yordenis Ugás, whose belt is in a tenuous position at this moment.
Record, but tonight it is not. And I don't even know if that's the major factor. It's just Spence has been.
I hate to say, but if you're Spence, you want to continue to work that eye.
Left down the middle, and he continues to tee off while Ugás every once.
It's just interesting. He hasn't needed to do it, but this round he's using it to kind of work his way in better. And those right
defeats were by split decision. He's been in close fights, but he desperately needs
for him to land.
He's been a staple on the pound-for-pound list. Calls himself Big Fish at 147.
He's right in the range of what he normally does. Oh, 46.
A knockout past round of 7. It is looking more and more likely that he is going to in trouble. He's hurt. Now for Yordenis Ugás to absorb.
I don't think much by now.
Well, Ugás fires intent on shutting down the title reign of Yordenis Ugás.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 44 seconds in round number 10. Our referee in charge, Lawrence Cole, stops the contest upon advice of the ringside physician. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, The Truth, Errol.